G'day you guys, thanks for tuning back in again. This is part 2 of going through all the amps in the Hotone Ampero Mini. We are up to this one, the Glacian Drive, which is based on the famous Bogner Shiva combo 20th anniversary edition. Now bear in mind, I'm only listening to these through some studio monitors, but they sound amazing. If you haven't watched part 1, I've also got some church reverb going, and I've just got a UK modern, which is a Marshall 4x12 cab, which is just like a pretty clean IR to put after all these amps. Now, if you watch part 1, you remember I normally take the presence out because it sounds a bit fizzy in a lot of these amp models, especially at really loud volumes through a big PA system when you're going direct. So anyway, let's see how much gain this bad boy's got. Does it clean up? Sure does. Beautiful. Marshall 900 based on the JCM 900. They really nail these Marshall tones, don't they? And I was really impressed with the Vox tone back in video 1 as well. Really voxy. Great Marshall sound. Alright, Diesel VH1 based on the diesel. The third channel of the famous diesel. I just spat again. I've been spitting a lot today. Heaps of gain. Let's see how much it's got. It actually feels like under my fingers like there's a bit of compression going on as well. I love it when they model the compression in as well. Right, the VH5. Based on the diesel VH5. Heaps of gain again. I'll take the presence out again because I think it makes everything sound a little bit fizzy. Yeah, heaps of gain, so much gain. Ingle Saga. Oh, God. Based on the Savage 120. I see why they call it Savage. There is so much gain in this thing. Take the compression out, take the gain all the way up, see how much it's got. Oh my God. So that's channel 4. This is with the contour on. This is the same amp, same channel with the contour on. When I turn the gain up on these things, they've modeled some compression into them, which is amazing. Great on your fingers, look like you're really chugging. It's a huge amount of gain. Right, the Freeman, where am I? The Blonde Beauty is here. It doesn't tell me what model it is. HBE channel. And the UK style boutique amp head HBE channel. This is an incredible tone machine based on the classic hot British amps. Again, they sound a bit fizzy until you take the presence out. Thanks, John Cordy, for the tip. Huge amount. Okay, this is the plus. I can't see what they've done. HB plus stands for the different onboard switching combinations. Okay. Sounds a bit more scooped or something to me. When I switch between them, I take the presence out. So much gain, so much gain. Eddie 51. Based on the 5150, which I have behind me, if you can see it. Oh, it's got a little drum on top of it. Awesome. Soloist 100 lead based on the slow one, SLO 100. Lead channel. Now, I'll give you guys a tip of these models. What I'm recognizing a bit of a pattern here. The gain sort of goes up to about 50%. Once you get past about that 50%, you don't get too much more gain, but you get this real soggy, saggy compression under your fingers when you're playing, which is amazing. A bass that's a boost in that real sort of bassy chugginess too. These are great sounding heavy models. Right, where am I? Mitsubishi Mark 4 amp head. Lead channel. And of course, after I explain the gain to you, this one is different. This one does actually increase the gain. Past 50%, a little bit. Beautiful, another version of this. Well, I'm just trying to read in here what the difference is between these three different models, and I can't see any difference, so... Anyway, I like it. Orange rock verb. I really love the sound of the gain in this one. And this one doesn't have a presence knob, thank God. So it's still really dirty, even at really low gain. Just like the real amp. It's got that real creamy overdrive. you expect from an orange amp. Rectifier. Based on the Mesa Boogie Remo dual rectifier amp, it's 3 channel 3. Have a listen to the difference in the gain structure to the Mesa Boogie to the orange. Someone's done their homework and they're modelling. Well done, Hotone. Huge amount of gain on tap. Oh, I like that one. I feel like I've played an A chord a lot today. Oh, I hear the extra bass when you turn the gain all the way up. Wow, it's actually making my desk shake. That's pretty awesome. All right, where am I, Diesel? Another Diesel. Again, we'll take the presence out. And here in the monitors, it instantly cleans up some fizz. Great sounding amp. All right, Bogner XD Blue M. Based on the 3rd channel of the red channel of the famous Bogner Ecstasy head. Take that presence out. Now, by default, the game is already on 75 on this one, so it doesn't have much more. But it does get squishy under your fingers, like it's compressed. And that Bogner Ecstasy is the 50th amp. Well, it's actually 49th. There's 49 guitar amps in this thing, and that is all of them. If you watched part 1, this is the end of part 2, so you have seen all of them. Hopefully that sort of, by taking the presence out, which I always do, because Jonathan Cordy told me to, and he's absolutely correct. It takes a lot of the fizziness out, especially if you're using headphones, and especially if you're at gig volume and you're going direct into a PA. You can get some really harsh top end if you really don't tame it very carefully with these modelers. And that's across the board. That's the Helix, the Quad Cortex, the Head Rush. All of them can have really spiky mids through a full range PA system at really loud volumes. You really got to take a fair bit of top end off. But you guys, I'm sure a lot of you are gigging musicians like I am, and yeah, so now there you go. There is a lot of heavy tones in there. Video 1 had a lot of cleaner tones in it because they sort of loaded up the front end of the list with cleaner amps like this Tweed Lux. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you found that useful if you're looking at buying the Hotone Ampero Mini. Hopefully this gives you a better idea of what some of the amps sound like and what you can do with them. So if you got this far, please give us a thumbs up and a like, leave a comment. All that sort of stuff helps our tiny little channel a lot, and it's absolutely free to use. So thanks for watching. We'll see you when we go through the rest of the effects in this bad boy. See you, bye.